What's up, everybody? Hang tight. Let me just make sure everything is going smooth on my streams. I've been having some technical issues. Having some minor technical issues, but it's actually my fault. So I am now streaming on YouTube. Not streaming on Facebook, sadly. So I gotta post this post, giving a link to you guys on Facebook. And then, am I on Twitter? I guess I'm on Twitter. So what's up, everybody? I am doing a play-by-play of the Lakers game. And it's 70-68. Lakers are down by 2, and Dallas is currently at the free throw line. And Harrison Barnes, number 40, he's a forward, makes the first one. And, you know, what I do is exactly what I'm doing. Think about it like radio. I watch the game with no sound and then tell you exactly what I see. And it takes me a little while to get warmed up. And I would just like to apologize to Facebook just right off the bat. I'm sorry. The way that I'm able to stream to like all the platforms is called a multi-stream booster, and I didn't pay them, and they got sick and tired of not getting my money, and then so they cut off my service. So now I only get YouTube, and Dirk Nowitzki still on Dallas. That's amazing. It's just so great to see him in the game. Randall is backing in on basically the whole team and just made an easy layup. Dirk really did no defense, and Randall makes the layup. Or not the layup, but the free throw. So that was a three-point play. 72-70, or no, maybe that was just one free throw. 72-71. I guess I used up all the bowls or something. Did I use up all the bowls? Yep. Shocker. And, you know, that must mean that I knew that I did something wrong. Dirk Nowitzki made a pretty lucky jump shot. 74-71. 3 minutes left. And today I'm just only on YouTube today, people. Only on YouTube. I can close out of this because not on Facebook. I'll just close out of that to make it easy. And yeah, only on YouTube. What's up, everybody? It takes a little while for people to come. So, wow, Dallas just jacked up another three and made it. 77-71, 9:50 left. And here in the beginning of the third quarter, Dallas seems to be getting away from the Lakers. On the floor, we got Ingram, Pope, Randall. Great play from KCP for the assist, and great points to Randall. So 77-73. Lakers just scored. We got KCP, Randall, Hart, and Ingram on the floor. And Dallas has Dirk Nowitzki and number 40. That's all I recognize, but they made an easy 2 points. 79-73. Let's check this. Oh, my God. Dallas is just terrible. 17-38. That's got to be one of the worst records in the whole league. Hart shoots a three. That's good. And it's 79-76. And if you can hear that in the background, that's Ludwig, the miniature schnauzer. He's eating dinner. And if you can hear the movie in the background, that's Wonder Woman. But, you know, the ending sucked. I hate to say it. The little guy gives it to somebody on Dallas, and the referees call some kind of an off-the-ball foul. Now we got the Carl's Jr. cam, which is basically just a replay. And yeah, just a great assist from KCP to Randall. Under the basket, and I doubt anybody's here yet, but, you know, I hope to see the new guy today, the new little guy we just traded for him. We got rid of Nance Jr., who I hate to see go, paying him $1.4 million to do so much work, and we let him go. And we get a guy that's 5'9". I don't know. I can't wait to see him shoot and play defense and play basketball. Let's hope he tries. And 79-76, it's a three-point game. And that's going to be Lakers ball. I mean, now we got an advertisement for Jack in the Box. Ingram has it. We don't have a point guard. We just give it to Ingram. He gives it to Lopez. Lopez shoots an open three because nobody ever guards him. And he misses the open three. And Barea, number 5, the little guy, has the ball. I don't like him. He gives it to number 1. Number 1 fakes a three, being guarded by Ingram. This guy looks pretty fast. Ingram's playing good defense. And they find 23 under the basket. Then they still pass it around. Barea shoots a three. That's no good. And pretty great defense from the Lakers. And now the Lakers having a fast break, but the referees call it some kind of a foul. And Dirk Nowitzki, he's just looking old. 79-76. What's up, everybody? Facebook, I'm sorry about this one. YouTube is where I'm at. 79-70. So my New Year's resolution is still good. 79-76. And I'm on Twitter. They try to get it to Randall, who's matching up against 23 on Dallas, and that looks like a great matchup, but somehow Ingram, not a great passer, messed up the pass. 79-76, Berea has it, and I've just never really liked Dallas, though I will say Mark Cuban has great in-house entertainment, but as a team, I mean, Dirk Nowitzki, and then they had I don't like Berea. Ooh, great dunk from Randall, and Lakers playing some pretty good fast-paced offense. They get it to a 1-point game, and that is one of the reasons why I think, look how slow Dirk Nowitzki is. That is insane. He can't even keep up with Ingram. It slows down the whole team. Berea cuts to the hoop, tries to be Steve Nash, but just not ever going to be that good. They get it back to Berea. He is definitely the one doing most of the work. They get it to Dirk. Wow, Lakers playing great defense, or Dallas is just terrible. Dallas shoots a 3 at the buzzer, air ball, and that is. I'm not going to say it yet, but that might be checkmate for Dallas. If the Lakers are able to play that great a defense, Dallas has no chance. That's just good news to see. Lakers just that was some lockdown defense, and it ended up in a 3-pointer at the buzzer, and that was an air ball. That was awesome. They didn't even have a chance of even making points. We got to do that more often. It's a great way to win. Ingram shoots a 3. That's good, and you know, when he makes them, he's allowed to shoot them, and he never made them at the beginning of the season, and now he's starting to make them a little bit more, and his play is really stepping up. Let's see how many points he has. But yeah, if Ingram is open, oh, now we're going to commercial break. 81-79. What's up, everybody? We're going to commercial break. Don't know if anybody's here yet, but this team looks just about as bad as it gets. Oh, and now we have the Maverick fan zone, and now we're gonna get the top tier in-house entertainment from the Dallas Mavericks. And you know, I even said, and what's weird is this is the second Saturday in a row we've played Dallas, and I even said last time this is the best entertainment. And Dirk 20. Has Dirk been in the league for 20 years? That's crazy. I mean, no wonder he's so slow. 81-79. We're still on a commercial break. And what is this? Oh, now we got Star Wars cross-promotional something. Oh, we got Dirk Nowitzki dressed up as Kylo Ren. Nope. He's dressed up as Luke Skywalker. And now we got some bottom tier video graphics from Dallas. And this is just making me mad. But you know, Mark Cuban, he's gonna spend the money, gonna get that Star Wars license. No, well, Mark Cuban is using Star Wars. They had to pay Star Wars. Oh, this is definitely a little bit of a promotion for Star Wars. Anyway, this is probably one of those. It's probably a partnership, so they didn't have to pay any. They just work together and then they make money. Anyway, Dirk Nowitzki is being cut into footage. Mavs fans, it's Star Wars night, and oh, I guess it's Star Wars night. May the Force be with us. Now make some noise. And if they made that just for one night at Dallas Stadium, that is amazing. And now we got two women, one of them wearing a sweater, the other one wearing a jersey. She definitely looks like the bigger fan. Number 41. Who's 41 on Dallas? Now we got a kid wearing a jersey. He's number 1. Who's number 1 on Dallas? And now my internet went slow, and I'm going to have to refresh the internet. There we go. No, now we got the KFC shot chart. Isaiah Thomas, he's 5 for 8 tonight. And you know what? He looks pretty young. Isaiah Thomas. Number 7, man, he is small. Wow, he is small. We're watching highlights of Isaiah Thomas right now. He cut to the hoop one time, but he is small. I don't know. It seems like let's hope we got somebody to take the. I mean, let's hope we had somebody that's going to step up for Nance Jr. Because at the end of the games in these fourth quarters, I mean, offense is a problem, threes are a problem, but we need somebody to put in effort and get defense. So let's hope that this hasn't been. Anyway, I can say more about the Isaiah Thomas thing in a second because I did a little bit of research on my spare time. But I will say that's the first time that I've seen him, and wow, he was just even smaller than I imagined. Brandon Ingram cuts to the hoop and misses the layup. That would have been amazing. Randall gets the layup, but of course never gets any fouls his direction. And oh, that's going to be a jump ball. Randall gets hacked all day long, every single game. And just one of the downsides of being such a young team is you don't get any calls. And Randall is a perfect example of that. It's like he'll lose 20 close calls in a row because he's a rookie. And the referees don't know that every referee does it. So it happens multiple games in a row, and then we get screwed every game. And I'm telling you, the getting hooked up on calls is running about 20-1 against us per game as the Lakers. And at least 10 of those are from Randall himself. Oh, now we got a jump ball. Let's see what happens. Oh, Dallas gets it. Oh, now they got it on a fast break and get free points. 81-81. We got a tie game. This is going to be great. 6-21. Brandon Ingram's playing point guard. They give it to Lopez, who's got a mismatch against an even smaller white guy. He backs in and makes an easy 2 points. Number 7. That guy was just terrible. Just terrible. Dallas gives it to number 1. Number 1 shoots a 3. Wow, that was beautiful and that's good. Who's this guy? Something Junior. 84-83. Dallas is up by 1. 5-21. Left here in the third. Lopez going up against the skinny white guy again. Backs in on him again and then dunks on him. So we gotta go after this matchup. 85-84. Lakers are up by 1. 5:30 left. Dallas has it. Trying to get it to number 1. They do get it to number 1. That's Junior. Junior gives it to somebody. They get it back to Junior. Open 3. That's a break. And Randall gets the rebound. Lakers have it in a fast break, but slow it down. And now Randall's taking it to the hoop, going up against a guy that's pretty big. Hart shoots an open 3. Perfect shot. 88-84. It's a 4-point game. And the Lakers are looking pretty good. And, you know, like I said before, the Lakers had them in checkmate if their defense is that good. Ooh, wow. Okay, well, this guy 40 is the only X factor that I've seen so far that can maybe do something that changes something. But, I mean, Lakers got this one pretty locked up, people. 88-86. Take a look at their record. 17-38. They got to be the worst. Step back, jump shot from Lopez in the guy's face again, but it didn't work, so Dallas has it. They're down by 2. They get it to, oh, number 1 cuts to the hoop, and that's going to be an and 1. Who is this guy? Something Junior. Oh no, this is number 7, Powell. Is this guy's name Manatee? Manatee to Powell? And yeah, that was a great layup from Powell. It goes in, and he was fouled. 88-88. Now we got a timeout called by the Lakers. 4:23 left, and we're going to go to commercial break. This is going to be a good game, actually. It's on Spectrum Sportsnet, so make sure if you can get to a TV, go to Spectrum. And yeah, I've been going for about 12 minutes, and I'm sorry, Facebook. Just couldn't be on Facebook today. Let's see. Oh, there were 7 people here before. Anyway, look, I gotta remember to get on Facebook just because there's so many people, more people watching. And now we got shots of the kids around Dallas Stadium, and now those must be twins. Those were definitely twin girls. They're like 2 years old, redheads. They were definitely the superstars of the night. And now we have like a band, a percussion band out on the floor at midcourt of the stadium. We got a woman with tambourines in front. We got a nerdy Asian guy also with tambourines. We got cool black dudes. We got everybody playing drums at this, you know, the best part about the halftime entertainment the last time we played Dallas. Oh, is that food? Man, there's Chinese food waiting right now. All right, I will wait. There's Chinese food waiting right now. Still on commercial break, but I'm not watching commercials. I am watching the in-house Dallas entertainment, and they've got a drum band playing for the crowd. The crowd is paying attention, and I do not know if these are professional musicians. It might be a high school. I think this might be a high school. They all look young. And if you can hear that noise in the background, that's the ending of Wonder Woman. The ending of Wonder Woman the movie. And you know, it was amazing. It was a great movie up until the ending when he was like fighting the guy, and I was like, oh my god, this is so CGI fight. And then her boyfriend died in the plane that crashed. Spoilers. Anyway, I didn't like the ending. Now we got a drone shot, or we got a blimp shot of downtown Los Angeles and Stu's Spotlight, brought to you by Casino Morongo. And he's talking about Isaiah Thompson. And then talking about Thompson, the new guy, and gives it to Brewer. And that new guy, you know, he's sneaky. Thompson is definitely sneaky. Kuzma's coming out. That's cool. And it seems like maybe we got a good deal here. But I think this had more. Oh, Luke Walton is wearing his plaid suit. But at least it's not the green plaid suit, it's the blue plaid suit. So we have a chance of winning. If it's the green plaid suit, no chance at all. Dwight Powell, 6 points, 6 rebounds on 3 of 7, makes the free throw, so it's 89-88, and I don't like how they call timeouts before free throws these days. When did that start? 4:23 left, Lakers have it. They're down by 1, they give it to Hart. Hart takes it to the lane, turnaround jump shot, way short. Randall almost gets the rebound, but doesn't get it, and this 40 guy might be a problem. They give it to number 1, Smith Jr., and he turns it over. 23, wasn't ready for it. Kuzma has it on a fast break, and they steal it from him. Nope, that's going to be a foul, and Lakers are going to get the ball back. Who's this guy? Kuzma, great heads-up play, and he was so fast to get down floor, but I don't know if he's got more speed than other NBA players. He didn't have any breakaway speed from the pack. I mean, they all closed on him pretty fast. 89-88. He's got 4 points, 8 rebounds, and missed the free throw. And it's so weird with these guys all season long. They can make threes all day long if they're open. But get them to a free throw line and nobody in front of them, and they just can't make them. 0 for 2, 88-89. Lakers are still down by 1. Number 1 gives it to 40. 40 gives it back to number 1. Number 1 gives it to somebody that's wide open. The person that's wide open misses a 3. And the Lakers get the rebound. Oh, is this the new guy? Is this the new guy right now? Here he is. Seems like he's got some handles. Number 7. They're double teaming him. That's good to see. They give it to Ingram. Ingram shoots a 3. That's no good. And wow, they played some hardcore defense on him, but he is small. Dallas has it. Number 1 going up against Hart. Hart's playing pretty great defense. Gives it to 40. 40 goes right around Kuzma and finds 7 who dunks it on us. And this 40 guy, this guy might be a problem. We don't really have anybody that's locking him down. 91-88. 3:14 left here in the third quarter. They give it to Hart. Hart can't find anybody. Dallas is stepping up their game without Dirk Nowitzki in there, that's for sure. I like their team much better without Dirk. They give it to 5. Hart shoots a 3. That's no good. Kuzma flies in the air, gets the rebound, gives it to Randall. Great job, Kuzma. Randall now being double teamed, and they can't find Hart, who's wide open, but they find Ingram, who's open. He drains a 3, and it's tie game, 91-91. Whew! I gotta just not say everything. 91-91. Dallas has it. They give it to the little guy. His foot's on the line. He shoots a 3. That's no good. And Randall gets another rebound, gives it to Thompson, the new guy. The little guy gives it to Ingram, who's backing in on somebody. This looks like a mismatch. Shoot it. He shoots it. Misses the shot because Ingram misses open shots sometimes. It's the weirdest thing you've ever seen. And that's going to be a foul on Randall, yet nobody has any idea what it was for or anything. And now he's walking to the bench. And let's hope that Randall doesn't have to come out because of some stupid fouls. 91-91. Now we got a commercial for Cerritos Auto Square, 23 brands. One location. Yes, Cerritos. Yeah, Cerritos is actually pretty centrally located. Dallas, number 1 has it, takes it to the lane, passes it to 23. 23 gives it to 11. 11 takes it to the lane and misses the teardrop shot, and then that's going to be out on Dallas. Lakers get the ball. 1:57 left here in the third quarter, and it's a tie game, 91-91. And you know what? In general, the Lakers are so hit or miss on defense, and I think just without Nance Jr., we're going to be that much worse. Like right now, we have a little guy that's new. We've got Kuzma, who's not very good at defense. We got Randall, who's sometimes okay. Hart's good, and then we have Brewer, and Brewer's sometimes good. But Randall can... Oh, what just happened? Randall's just backing in on everybody going to the hoop, and looked like they fouled him. So Randall's going to go to the free throw line, and that's a miracle that they actually called the foul against, for Randall. And that will probably be the only one that he gets all game. Wow, 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. Julius Randle plays like a grown man, but doesn't make free throws all the time. Nobody on the team is ever just awesome at free throws, except for KCP. Lakers ticket exchange. Need Laker tickets. Purchase single game tickets that are 100% verified. Lakers ticket exchange. Probably going to try to get you to download an app. Missed both free throws. What a shocker. Dallas gets it. 91-91. Dirk's back in the game. That's a good sight. He really slows him down. Dirk's backing on Isaiah Thompson, and that was a mismatch, and luckily he missed the shot. Yeah, we got to get the little guy off of Dirk. And Kuzma gives it to Randall. Randall shoots. That's no good. And Barea, the little guy, gets the rebound. I don't like Barea. I just don't like little guys in basketball in general. Pick another sport. Now we got Isaiah Thompson, the new guy, going up against Barea. And now we got Thompson going up against Dirk. Dirk doesn't want any of Isaiah Thompson. And wow, 25 just dunked on everybody. Thomas. His name's Thomas. Not Thompson. (93-91). 57 seconds left in. I don't know why the referees stopped a perfectly good basketball game, but they just love doing that. And number 24, Dallas McDermott, dunked on the Lakers, but it wasn't that disrespectful. McDermott, he looks like a good guy. Had a nice smile. Randall made the first free throw. That's a miracle. And earlier in the season, I just stopped even announcing the free throws because they would just miss all of them. I just saved myself time. But now they're making them more often, and yep, he did make that second free throw. 93-93, under a minute left here in the third quarter. And you should stick around or get to a TV because this is going to come down to the final seconds of the game, I bet. And let's hope number 11 just traveled. Nope, is that going to be a foul on Randall? I don't know, if you're watching with no sound, it's so hard to tell what's going on. And I think that might be a foul on Randall. I think he might be coming out of the game. And Dallas, why is Dirk? See, this is what happens when you're in the league for 20 years. You get all the calls, and Randall gets screwed. But what's funny about that is the referee that just made this call for Dirk doesn't understand that the referees from the previous game were also doing the same thing. And now Randall's on the bench. So what happens is you just get like every single game, and now we got the new guy Zubac coming in. That can't be good. And then so what you get is just every single game, Randall getting screwed every single game because the referees just don't know. They're like, oh no, he's a second year. He's, he looks sloppy when he plays. He must be fouling. And then they're like, oh, that's Dirk. Let's just call that on Randall. Dirk's got 15 points, 4 rebounds on 6 of 8 shooting, but he has not impressed me at all. And he's just slow. 95-93. The new guy, Thomas, going up against another little guy, so that's good at least. Isaiah Thomas gets a screen, shoots a 3. Not even close. Wow, I don't know why does he not have any passing skills? Barea goes to the hoop, finds another little guy under the basket, and that works. How does that work? I think that might have been a defensive failure on number 7, Thomas, the new guy. Thomas going up against somebody. They're playing good defense against him. And maybe it's because it's his first game. He's just a little bit rusty. And number 11 is playing cheap defense, and they called a foul. Thank goodness. That was just disrespectful. And Thomas is going to go to the free throw line, and got pretty sweet tattoos. He's got a portrait of somebody on his left shoulder, and that's pretty classy. Isaiah Thomas, 16 points on 5 of 9 shooting. He's having a pretty good game. And this could be good for us. I just want Lonzo back. Used to make fun of Luke Walton for being a bench warmer, but Lonzo Ball might be a bigger bench warmer right now. And Caruso comes in for the Lakers. Yeah, for some reason, Luke Walton has definitely favored Caruso over Ennis as of late. but the Lakers have been winning. So, and I honestly agree with the move. We have been doing better recently. Ennis has not been seeing a lot of court time, but we just want Lonzo back. What's wrong with his knee? Nobody even knows what play went bad. And Dallas just played some offense, and that was a great play. And, Dallas... Oh, wow. Now Luke Walton's, like, shaking his head like, oh, my God, I can't believe that just worked against us. And, the bench warmer, Luke Walton's, he's warming the bench right now. Yeah, that was McDermott to Powell. McDermott to Powell. That was a pretty good, and yeah, that's a facepalm from Luke Walton. He's probably high. I think he made that shot. Anyway, it's a 5-point game. Hart puts it up at the buzzer. Almost goes in. And it's a 5-point game going into the fourth quarter. And that was a very disappointing way to end the third quarter, actually. Because we were playing a lot better than that. And then something just happened. And it was that Randall situation. I just don't like it when they just screw Randall every time. And I like this Thomas guy so far. He might be a little bit small and doesn't play much defense. That's the only problem. But if he's gonna score, that's fine. And if we can play nice with LeBron and say, dude, we'll take him now, and then we'll just get you next season. I understand what Magic is trying to do. He's trying to build relationships with other owners. He's like, you know what, you guys have a chemistry problem in Cleveland. This isn't working. We'll solve that problem for you, and we'll give you Nance Jr. the best $1.4 million you're ever going to spend. And Cleveland's like, yes, we'll take that. And I think that's just Magic playing nice. So I think that this Thomas trade is just a great idea. Though, does it help us in the short term this season? Does it help us right now in a dramatic way? No. It was more of a Cleveland move that we were able to just help them do. And I'm getting all my information from Undisputed, Skip and Shannon. And it's really the only sports that I watch, people. I mean, I probably sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. It's because I don't. All I watch is Lakers and Skip and Shannon on YouTube. That's my only sports intake for the most part. So I have it's weird. Anyway, I get all my information from Skip and Shannon, and they explained it as them Magic is trying to play nice with the owner over at Cleveland and LeBron. And if we can get LeBron, that would be great. Can you imagine LeBron, Ingram, and Lonzo? Holy crap, that's a dynasty right there waiting to happen. That's like a Shaq and Kobe situation. And now we got nerdy white people dancing in Dallas, but at least they're not infected by skinny jeans quite as bad as the Staples Center. Definitely rich white people. That is something that Staples Center and Dallas has in common. But at least all the guys are not wearing skinny jeans. 5-point game. This is going to be the start of the fourth quarter. Is anybody here? What's up? The defense is trash. We need Devin Booker. Dexton. Oh, yeah, we got people here. Totally. He's a badass, too. He looks like Rufio from the movie Hook. Devin Booker. The problem is Devin Booker knows that we're kind of a soft team. So he's never going to respect us unless he's on our team. And he would definitely toughen us up a little bit. Anyway, Lopez has it. Talk about a guy that needs some toughening up. But he makes the easy 2 points in the lane. And, Dirk and Dallas in general looks very, very small other than Dirk. And the Lakers have lane issues, without a doubt. We get exploited by teams with big men. But teams like Dallas, and when Brook Lopez is not outmatched, we really do look well in the lane. 13 points, 5 assists. Lopez makes the free throw. It's a 2-point game. And you know what? If Randall can't be in the game because he's got foul problems, then Lopez is perfectly okay. I just want him off the team soon. He's a complainer. 11 has it. Teardrop shot, no good. The referees call it off. SoCalBMW.com. If you are looking for a BMW, go to SoCalBMW.com. And Thomas still in the game. We got KCP, Lopez, Thomas, Kuzma, and Brewer. Kuzma's playing some good defense against 11. They give it to Dirk, who's being guarded by Thomas, the smallest guy, IT. And that's the second time that ET has blocked Dirk. Except not that time. Dirk drained a 3 right in his face. 5-point game, 103-98. At least we got the whole fourth quarter. ET has got to do a little bit better on defense against Dirk. I mean, I don't know what he can do. He's so small. He is like as small as the guy on the Suns. You know, the guy on the Suns, number 8, that just loves starting fights because he's got Devin Booker to back him up. You know, Isaiah Thomas is about that guy small. He's very small. He's now guarding number 11. 11 goes right around him. And then they pass it out to Barea. Now 11 shoots an open 3. That's no good. And Kuzma's going to come down with the rebound. And Kuzma, please, you know, shoots an open 3. That's exactly what I was going to tell him to do. Drains it right like that. 103. Kuzma, that's what I wanted to say, is shoot open 3s and open jump shots. You don't have to go to the lane every time. Because you get yourself into trouble going to the lane and you turn it over. Dallas has it. Barea does a little weird move and it works. And I think he might have just owned Kuzma with a veteran move. And 105-103. And Thomas did something really awesome just now. He knew he got fouled, so he just chucked it up at the backboard. And let's hope that's going to be a 3-point opportunity. Yeah. And he almost made it. Wow, that was a very... Is Isaiah Thomas smart? I don't know. Never mind. That's not going to be a 3-point opportunity. I don't know. I saw something out of him that most people don't do. That was cool. Oh, he just cut through everybody and made the layup. Wow. Shannon, on Skip and Shannon, was saying that Thomas is a little bit slow, but I did not see slow right there, except he did go around Dirk Nowitzki. Thomas can burn Dirk Nowitzki. We know that for sure. Dirk's backing on Brewer. Brewer stops him. They give it to 7. 7 shoots an open jump shot, and that's a perfect shot. 107-105. Dallas, they're sticking around. And Dirk is starting to play a little bit better, and the Lakers just turned it over. That was an unforced error, and maybe now and Thomas is saying that was him. So maybe that was just because he's the new guy. Barea has it. Dirk Nowitzki's taking his time to make it down the floor. They give it to Powell. Powell gives it to Dirk. Dirk shoots a 3. That's good. And it's a 110-105. And Dirk, I'm making fun of him for being slow, but, you know, he can drain 3s. He's got 22 points on 8 of 11 shooting. That's amazing. And ET just turned it over. IT just turned it over one more time. You know what, Thomas? I'm going to have to get used to this guy. I mean, I really like Nance Jr. Barea has it. I don't like him. Gives it to Powell. Oh, not Powell. Who's this guy? Oh, Lopez came out of nowhere. And this guy got hit hard. And get out of Lopez's house. Who is this guy? Let's hope a bone is not sticking out. But that was disrespectful from Lopez. He's still on the ground. He's grabbing his shoulder. This guy might really be hurt. And he's shaking his leg like he's in pain. Who is this guy? Oh, Callinson? Oh, wow. That guy fell from a long ways up. That might have been cheap playing from the Lakers. We kind of wedged him in the air. Lopez, you know, he is a little bit of a dirty player sometimes. Not dirty, but I don't know. Sometimes I think that he knows that he gets burned. That was a little bit of Thomas and a little bit of Lopez, and that's definitely gonna be a flagrant, I think. I don't know. Is anybody watching? It doesn't feel like I'm in the zone right now. Collinsworth just fell from super high. And the referees are checking out to see if that's a flagrant, I think, on Lopez. And that was a foul on so many people there. Collinsworth he went through the blender. And I think this is, I'm not a basketball expert, but I think this is where the technical foul comes in. I think this is going to be a technical foul. And Lopez is just cussing. He's just saying, what the fuck? And Luke Walton is looking very stoned. I think he's back to his, I don't know, maybe they made weed legal in Texas, but He's looking up. Oh, flagrant one on Brandon Ingram. He wasn't even in the play. Oh, that's not even a technical foul. That is a flagrant foul. That's a new foul. So we got regular fouls, we got technical fouls, and we got flagrant fouls. And they never explain any of this stuff. They just assume everybody's gonna know. And he missed the second one, thank goodness. And so do they get 2 free throws and the ball back? Yep, that's exactly what's happening. And this has been a bad time for this to happen to the Lakers, for them to get a flagrant foul. 111 to 105. Dallas is on a little bit of a run, and Dirk has been doing work. They give it to Brea. Brea gives it to 20. Powell has it, gives it to somebody. Isaiah Thomas is trying to play as good a defense as he can, that's for sure. They get it. Oh my goodness. That was a beautiful play from the Lakers, or from Dallas, but they missed the layup. Lakers have it on a fast break. Kuzma cuts to the hoop and misses the shot. Kuzma. I love you so much, Kuzma. I love you. But you got to stay a little bit more in control when you're going to the hoop. Sometimes I think you haven't grown into your legs yet. Stay in control when you're going to the hoop and shoot open shots. That's all we need. And learn how to pass. But, first we just need open shots and stay in control. Dallas has it. Oh, alley-oop to number 7, and they're styling on us. Number 20, McDermott, the nerdy white guy. Sweet alley-oop to Powell. And they are styling on us. And the coach for Dallas, he looks like an old guy, definitely bald, but he's going for the bald guy look. So that's a little bit different. It's like in that Larry David, when they put bald asshole on his front door. And the cop shows up and goes, you know what, being bald, that's not a hate crime. I'm bald. And he goes, honestly, officer, you choose to be bald. Look at me. I don't choose this. This is a hate crime. That coach for Dallas, he chooses to be bald. Anyway, I can't be. You guys are probably too young for Curb Your Enthusiasm. And now we got a sweet shot of Dallas from way back. And it looks like they filled up that stadium pretty good. But I guess it's the Lakers and Saturday night. And I will say, it is entertaining. Julius Randle, 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. And he should be in the game. But they just don't ever call fouls for him. Points in the paint. Dallas is winning that one. And that's weird because it doesn't seem like they are. And Isaiah Thomas, 20 points, 4-7 3-point shooting, and 5 assists. And I missed the first half of the game, so that must have been where the majority of those points and numbers came from. What's up, everybody? This is going to be a great game, I think. I mean, we're down right now, but it's going to come down to the ending. It always does. And Luke Walton hopefully has something up his sleeve, though if he's taken enough bong loads today, he's going to have something up his sleeve, but... let's hope that now they got the kiss cam going. But yeah, the Lakers are just so awesome right now. We're 23 and 31, and what's amazing is not too long ago we had like basically the same record as Dallas. And it's amazing how fast we were able to shoot up, and now we are knocking on the door of the Clippers. And now we got this new guy. And Lonzo comes back. We could make a run for the playoffs. Now, are we a top tier team? No, I'm not that dumb. Can we get lucky and maybe win the whole thing? Yes, of course. But if we can make the playoffs with what we got, and then next season we are going to be so jacked it's not even funny, because if we don't get LeBron, we're going to get somebody. If anything, let's get Embiid. Gotta refresh my stream. But we're just going to be so jacked next year. And we can still even make the playoffs this year. And, see, we just watched this. I'm going to refresh my stream. Oh, see, now we got points in the paint. All right, so I think I might be a little bit behind what the score actually says up on my screen for a little while. Because I know that I've already seen all this. Anyway. Ingram has it. He plays point guard these days. We just let him do whatever he wants. because he's Brandon Ingram, and you know, it just doesn't look like it looks like he's not trying, but he's definitely trying. He makes it look easy, and he just made it look so easy to the hoop and made an easy layup. 113, 107. I mean, not only is he getting paid millions of dollars to play basketball, he can also make it look easy. He's definitely the best player. Dallas turns it over, and who's this? Number 1, KCP, the only professional on the team, and maybe now Isaiah Thomas. But up until Isaiah Thomas, we only had one professional on the team, and that was KCP. And he got the steal, got the easy 2 points, 113, 109. Thanks for being here, everybody. My bad, Facebook, for not being able to get you on Facebook, but I'm a YouTube guy, so screw you guys. It's bad because, you know, they kind of make Facebook and YouTube kind of force everybody to make a choice, one or the other. Or you can use a multi-stream booster and do it on all of them. Well, if you don't have the booster, you got to choose one or the other. And I choose YouTube. Great play from Powell. This guy Powell is actually not that bad. And he's going to the free throw line. So this could be a 3-point opportunity. Powell's got 18 points, 7 rebounds on 8 of 12 shooting. He's a forward and way short on that free throw. 113, 109, 7:09 left, and Luke Walton, is he up on his feet? Yeah, Luke Walton is not currently warming the bench. That is his favorite thing to do is warm that bench. Think back as long as you can remember. He has been warming benches. Right now, not warming the bench, up on his feet. Not using the clipboard as much recently. Oh, now he's warming the bench. Officially warming the bench. Isaiah Thomas has it, gives it to Pope. Pope shoots an open 3. That's good, and he was able to get himself open by just stepping forward and stepping back. We need more of that. It took very little for KCP to get himself open. And then you think about it like Randall, it takes so much to get him open. Anyway, Randall's playing great defense though, against number 1, being very annoying. They almost turn it over, and then they find a small guy. He misses at number 11. He's complaining that it wasn't a foul. Kuzma has it, gives it to Ingram, back to Kuzma. Kuzma shoots an open 3. That's good, and that is exactly what we want Kuzma doing. Did you guys listen to what I was saying? Open 3s, open jump shots, and that's it. There's Lonzo. Lonzo is on the bench, and you know what? I like to call Luke Walton the bench warmer because he's been doing it. Luke Walton has been warming the bench longer than Lonzo's been alive. I mean, that's just a fact. But of all the players on the team right now, Lonzo's the number 1 bench warmer, and I hate to say it because, you know, he came in with all this fanfare, and everyone's talking about him, and he was just a regular kid. And everyone is expecting everybody to be Magic Johnson. He set the bar pretty high. I mean, Kobe didn't have the best season his first year in. You know, we're Magic. We're trying to have everybody live up to Magic. It's not gonna happen. Lonzo Ball is a talented millennial, and that's exactly what we want. Let's just have that. No need to compare him. Anyway, he fought through it. He started playing great, and then he stopped playing like altogether, and nobody even knows what the foul was. And now we got people from Dallas shooting t-shirts up to the cheap seats, 2 at a time from like hand launchers. And 114, 150. Oh, the Lakers are up by 1 right now, so that's cool. 6:27 left, and now we got little kids with Go Mavs boards, and now we got other kids dancing up and you know what? Not enough dancing going down at the Dallas stadium. Usually you can't stop the kids from dancing. And here, they're just not dancing. So, Mark Cuban, I respect your in-house oh my goodness, you should see this little baby. Maybe get some ear protection on her, but wow, that was the cutest little baby ever. Maybe a little too small to take to an NBA game, but you know, that's how you make them addicted to basketball. And now the Dallas girls are dancing in the background, and we have the moment of the game. And that was, wow. That was not the Lakers, that was... Oh, that was Beret to Powell. Okay, Powell is a problem. Powell is definitely a problem. And maybe we should put a guy on him the remainder of the game. I mean, who does Dallas have that's good? Beret sucks. Dirk sucks. Oh, now we got nerdy white guys dancing. At least they're trying. And these are the first. I mean, alcohol is definitely involved. And that looks like a a frat house. A frat house got a section of Dallas Stadium, and that was them. But at least they were dancing. Performance spotlight, the LA Lakers, 16 for 30 on three-pointers, and that ties this season high. 16 three-pointers. That's a lot of threes. But it is a problem that we've made this many threes and done this well on threes, and we're only up by 1. Dallas has not been a total pushover, which is annoying because if you look at their record, they're 17 and 38. Dallas has it. I mean, I've been watching. Trust me, they're not a pushover. Dallas has it. Number 1, Randall's playing great defense against number 1. Step back three-pointer. In and out. Kuzma comes down with the rebound. Jumps so high. And I don't know if he jumped high, but he's just got the longest legs out of everybody. He's just got to grow into him a little bit when he's going to the hoop. He's wild. Thomas gets it to Randall. Randall goes up against Dirk. And they pass it to Kuzma. Oh, no. I think that's going to be traveling on Randall. And once again, you know, maybe he is a little bit sloppy. And he deserves to get a lot of fouls. Oh, is that a pushing? What did they call there? I don't know. Randall just gets so screwed. 5:40 left. Lakers are up by 1. Number 11 has it for Dallas. He shoots a 3. Misses it. That was... Oh, it bounces in. On the third bounce, it goes in. That was so lucky. Who's this guy? Number 11. Dallas goes up by 2, and that was in our face. That was actually a little bit disrespectful. And I was about to say, thank goodness that didn't go in. It goes in. Open jump shot from KCP, and he's on the ground right now, so let's hope that's going to be a foul. He's going to go to the free throw line, and now we got Keebler. We got one of the Keebler elves, but, you know, he's not actually an elf. I mean, he looks more like the Keebler tree than he does the Keebler elves. And those are some awesome shoes. KCP, wow. Those were some amazing shoes. You guys got to see what... I've got to get me some KCPs. They're like green with... I mean, usually I'm not a fan of green shoes. Who likes green shoes? These things are... Oh, uh-oh. Okay, well, Kuzma's got some pretty sweet shoes, too. Okay, I don't know if I'd go for... You know what? I think I'd go for Kuzma. Oh, my goodness. Dirk is wearing... Okay, they are all wearing good shoes. They're all wearing awesome shoes. 117, 116, 4:15 left. Or 5:15 left. Number 1 has it. Gives it to 20. 20 gives it to 50. And 50 is complaining before the play is over, which makes me think he's an old guy. Medri. You know, he's probably like Egyptian. I don't know what he's. Medri. I don't know. That to me, I don't know what he is, but Egyptian would be my guess. And if that's racist, my bad. I'll look that up. Isaiah Thomas goes right around this guy and makes an easy layup and goes to the hoop, and that is something that we have not seen for a little while. Thomas, he does have some speed. He's got some sneakiness. And I guess if you're 5'9", you got to be sneaky. Except 50 just keeps on. Okay, 50. I don't like 50. You should have seen him pushing Thomas around. They didn't call that. And Thomas was like just getting pushed around, so that was an open 3. Luckily, they missed it. Kuzma gives it to Randall. Randall's backing in on 50. Screw this guy, 50. 50 blocks Randall. And Dallas gets it. Lakers are up by 1. This is going to come down to the ending, everybody. Number 11 gives it to number 1. Number 1 goes around Kuzma, takes it to the lane. They double team him. They pass it to somebody. This guy's wide open. Shoots a 3. That's no good. Dallas gets the first offensive rebound I've seen him get in forever. They shoot an open 3. In and out. And Randall comes down with the rebound. And whew, we got to slow this down, people. Dallas they got a little bit of fight in them. Probably because they're 17 and 38. Probably just annoyed. Thomas being guarded by 42. Shoots a 3 in his face. Not even close. That was a definite brick. Dallas gets the rebound. Number 1 goes to the hoop, and Kuzma blocks him. Great defense from Kuzma. All he had to do is stand there. They give it to Thomas. Thomas being guarded by 42. Oh, Dirk. And Dirk just pushes him over. And he looks pissed. And this is the second time 50, the Egyptian, pushed him over. And then now Dirk just pushed him over. And now Thomas is talking mad smack. Oh, no, 42 is not Dirk. Who's 42? Thomas is at the free throw line right now. And his name is Medri. Oh, he's from Tunisia. Okay, so I'm just saying that I know names. And for me to guess he's from Tunisia, you know, I think they're right next to each other. 118, 117. And I don't like the Tunisian at all. And we are going to commercial break. And now we got people dancing. Thank goodness. Because we needed some dancing. And now we got people that made homemade signs. And now we have girls that did not make homemade signs. Little girls, that looks like they're in middle school, having a great time. And definitely some empty seats at Dallas Stadium. And now we got another kid dancing, and now we've got the Dallas girls dancing, and these actually look like some pretty skimpy uniforms. And maybe Luke or Mark Cuban was listening to my last game, because I said that of all the uniforms, they were the least bootylicious of all the uniforms of all the cheerleaders. Hillary Clinton's at the game. Hillary Clinton's at the game, and the least bootylicious, and now they're like twice as bootylicious. And it was the best entertainment out of anybody. They had dog show, they had all the fun stuff, they had a kids dance off. Mark Cuban knew exactly what he was doing, except not the girls were a little bit boring, like not even just with the costumes, but just with the dances. You know, they needed to do more. And Dallas, I mean, maybe they need a mascot. You know, maybe they just needed a mascot. 118, 117, 3:23 left. Thanks for being here, everybody. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you let me know where I'm wrong. Say something funny. I read all the comments at the end of the game. All I ask is just keep me above 50-50 on the likes. You know, once these are over, I can see what the likes are. It's always a bloodbath. So just keep me over 50-50 on the likes. Number one takes it to the hoop and makes an... Oh my goodness, that was a great play. Who's this number one? 119, 118. Lakers are down by 1. 3 minutes left. The new guy takes it under the basket like Steve Nash. Finds KCP. KCP being guarded by number one. Kuzma goes baseline and trips over his own feet and turns it over. And this is what I was talking about. He's got to grow into his legs a little bit more. Luke Walton, you know, he just looks very high. And this is back to Luke Walton at the beginning of the season, where he's just on the bench looking stoned. Get on your feet, dude. Don't be a bench warmer. Dallas has it. 20. He shoots an open jump shot, and that was good. And it's 121, 118. Call a timeout. Nope, he's not calling timeouts because he's stoned on the bench. Isaiah Thomas, you know, he's looking a little bit lost out there. It's a new team. It's not his fault. He finds Randall for a give and go under the basket, and that is going to be called off and a charge on Randall because it's Dirk again. And I'm sorry for yelling into the microphone. I realize it's a microphone. I don't need to be yelling, but I cannot stand. Watch. You guys got to watch this. Go to... How is that a foul on Randall? And this happens every single game, and the referees just don't realize it. As soon as... Oh, and then we got the Tunisian guy in on it. It's a 3-point game. They give it to number one. Number one's pretty good. Number 7, the new guy is guarding 20, the nerdy white guy. Turnaround jump shot, air ball. And Thomas, though, being very, very small, seems to be staying in these guys' faces pretty well. At least tonight, anyway. He's definitely putting in a defensive effort. And let's hope he just tries and be's the all-star that everyone says that he was one year. I mean, the fact that there's an all-star that's 5'9" is awesome. I mean, I want him on our team. But he plays some defense. I mean, Nance Jr., this is right in the situation where Nance Jr. would be great. I hate to say it. And Pope makes the first free throw, and he always makes them because he's the only professional. And we got a bunch of first and second years, and then we got Lopez, who's the biggest baby out of everybody, and then we got KCP right in the middle. He doesn't know where his place is on the team. And Brandon Ingram, he's not taking a leadership role. He's just the cool guy. 121, 119, 150 left. Lakers are down by 2. And this has been a close game the whole time. And 50, the Tunisian tried to dunk on the little guy. And the little new guy, once again, plays pretty decent defense. And this Tunisian guy, I mean, he should never live that down. Luke Walton's up on his feet saying, how did the little guy just stop you? And you know, I think the Tunisian guy just didn't realize how much bigger he was than. Oh, is that a foul on Thomas? And the Tunisian guy makes the first free throw. And oh, now you call timeout. Now you call timeout. And now Thomas is complaining to the referees. And you know, I think we do a little bit too much complaining. And luckily, Salah Medri doesn't make free throws and makes both of them. Luckily. Oh, you're not going to call timeout. Lakers are down by 4. 1:40 left. Ingram plays point guard, gives it to Pope. Pope shoots a long 3. That's no good. Kuzma gets the rebound, offensive rebound. That's great news. Backing in on number 11. Just take it yourself, buddy. He shoots, makes it, and back to a 2-point game. 123-121, and that is Kuzma. If you got a mismatch, if you're open, we want you to do that. Turnaround jump shot on the baseline. It was a little bit worrisome, but of course it goes in because he's open. Just keep doing that. No need to just impress everybody going to the hoop. Oh my gosh. I don't like this guy. This guy, 42. Keebler, the Keebler tree. The Keebler tree just dunked. Okay, we lost the game, people. That was the most we got dunked on by the Keebler elf. No, not the elf, the tree. That was amazing dunk. And Thomas just turned it over. Dallas has it on a fast break. They're up by 4. Number 1 has it, gives it to Keebler again. Keebler has it and makes another easy. And oh, okay, so now Luke Walton calls timeout, and the Tunisian got a great assist. And now we're going to watch the replay of the Keebler tree dunk on the Lakers. Number 42. Oh, gosh, that made me puke in my mouth a little bit. He didn't even have control over the ball, and he just posterized Randall. And the Keebler tree, I respect him, that's for sure. And now we're going to commercial break. 127, 121 with 53 seconds left. And this was a close game up until the last minute or so. And what's up, everybody? People are here. Make sure you leave a message. I'll read them after the game. Most of the time, there's more people leaving messages on YouTube. Anyway, I'm sorry, Facebook. If you're here from Facebook, thanks for following the link. And I'll pay the most. I'll be able to get you on Facebook here hopefully next time. But now we got white people in cowboy hats cheering for Dallas, and they were on their asses the whole entire time. They weren't even into it. And now all of a sudden they get up by 6 points with 50 seconds left, and now they're so happy to be at the game. And now we got a middle school kid in braces. And 2 other little kids, and now we're just doing a round robin around the stadium of people from Dallas, a bunch of jackasses, and middle school kids dabbing. What movie is that again? What are you watching? Oh, The Fugitive with Tommy Lee Jones. Love that movie. And Harrison Ford. God, I love that movie. 53 seconds left. Ingram passes it into. We're down by 6. We're going to have to do something right now. They give it to Randall. Randall's been guarded by 42. Keebler, he takes Keebler tree to the hoop and makes the layup, and that's not a foul. And once again, Randall continues to not get lucky. 123. We're down by 4. 44 seconds left. Little guy has it for Dallas. Number 1. He's good, though. I give it to the Keebler tree. Kuzma's playing pretty average defense. Keebler tree turnaround jump shot. Misses it. Thank goodness, but Dallas gets the rebound. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 25. Uh-oh. And did somebody call a timeout? And Thomas, they're showing Thomas. And now Luke Walton is up on his feet. I don't know what happened, but I think Thomas might have just made a bonehead error. And now they're showing the Tunisian guy. I don't like him. And Luke, uh-oh. Somehow, Dallas is at the free throw line. They're up by 4, and honestly, people, I think we lost the game here in the last minute. It was the dunk by the Keebler tree. And 11 just made the first free throw. So it's 128, 120. It's a 5-point game. I mean, it's going to be a 6-point game, maybe. Yogi Ferrell. Okay, well, he's a good free throw shooter. Makes them both. Lakers are down by 6 with 25 seconds left. Thompson has it. He shoots a 3. Nope. Passes to Kuzma. Kuzma shoots a 3. That's no good. And Dallas gets the rebound. And Randall finally fouls out of the game, I bet. Fouls on Randall. And he just waves his arm around like, screw you guys. And Randall, it happens every game. And he looks so frustrated. And we all know why. We all know why you're frustrated. And he turned around, looked at the refs, and said, that's terrible. Exactly like Shaq. And Lopez, of course, is very enthusiastic on the bench. And now he's still yelling. And Randall, we all agree with you. You were getting hacked by Dirk. You're getting hacked by McDermott. You're getting hacked by the Tunisian. And he just doesn't want to sit down. I mean, there's no reason. The only explanation that we're losing to Dallas right now is we're getting screwed. And the final minute. The final minute, Dallas did decide to play a little bit better. That didn't help. But it's not fair. It's because we've been winning. And I was hoping that Thomas was going to win his first game. 129, 123. Luckily, Dallas missed their first free throw, but I'm pretty sure this game's over. 7-point game, 17 seconds left. They give it to Thomas. Thomas runs it up the floor. And gets it to Pope. Pope shoots a 3. That's no good. And Dallas gets the rebound, and that's going to be the end of the game. Final score, 130 to Lakers 123, and we were looking so good until the last couple minutes. Luke Walton has got the high look on his face, and that was the same look that we got more at the beginning of the season, where we would get down, and he just wouldn't call timeouts, and we lose the game with a timeout. It's a weird thing that he does, and peak performer, Dirk Nowitzki, 22 points, and he really did have a good game, though. Wow, is he slow. And I'm going to read you guys' comments. The defense is trash. We need Devin Booker. He get cap space for 2 max guys. They are going to let Clarkson go anyway. They also get first-round draft pick, especially with a point guard that lets everyone blow him like IT. IT is actually shorter. Devin Booker have Mamba mentality. Well, he just doesn't seem to give a shit, and he just goes in. He's got a little bit of the killer instinct. He definitely does. He doesn't care about your feelings either on the floor. And when that little guy starts fights, Devin Booker backs him up. The Lakers said it should have never given up Nance Jr. It should have just been Clarkson. Yeah, I totally agree. Nance Jr. did so much work for us, and he would have been the defensive player we needed at the end of the game. Is the game over? Now it is. Good job, bro. Pretty funny. The defense, thanks, J-Rod, Gam. Anyway, thanks, man. The defense is horrible, and IT choking in the fourth is why we lost. The defense was pretty shitty. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. We got this new guy. He's much smaller than I thought, and he's not gonna elbow people in the face. It looked like he could do some good shooting, but he didn't. He was faster than Dirk Nowitzki. The good was that it's just that the team's better, and we're set up good for next year. The bad is we lost, and the good is, you know what, we're gonna be awesome soon. I am sorry, people. I am very hungry. I gotta eat some food. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. If there would have been this many people here when I started doing this, I would have done this all night. But I gotta eat some food. Thanks for coming. Make sure you subscribe or give it a like or give me another chance. If you can't get to a TV, I got your back. Thanks for watching.